Thank you for flying Monovision 12, your pilot of the virtual skies. Today we're back at my home-built airport with another busy day of departures. So we're going to go ahead and get started. As you can see, I got a bunch of new stuff and a cool surprise I've almost given away on Instagram, but I've been able to remember to block it out, but you'll see it in the middle of the horseshoe there, and I'll get to the details on it. But we'll go ahead and get the camera. Oh, there's my freaking thumb away again, like always. Go ahead and get started with everything in the back here. My usual international departures. Most of it is the same. So you'll see everything back here, all the vehicles and stuff. I think it's really cool. Still got to paint some of the cars, but that is all right. There's nothing at that gate back there, but we do have Lufthansa A340 300 getting fueled up, bags loaded, passengers loaded, going out to Munich. Emirates A380 is still here. Well, it's back, going to Dubai. Lufthansa 747-800, my paper got in the way there, 800 going to Frankfurt. And then, now that that part is done, I'm going to sneak around here. There's not a lot of room to wiggle around my airport right now. Next one is a Delta ERJ 170. That one is going to Detroit. Without knocking down some of these lights. Spirit A320 Neo, that is going to Fort Lauderdale. The TUI Livery 737, that is leased out to Sun Country, that is going to Orlando. Spirit A321 going to Las Vegas. Hawaiian Air A330 200 getting catered and boarding. They are going to Honolulu. Steve the Eagle is back. That one is going to Denver. Eco Skies Livery 737-900 is going to San Francisco. And I should be having a 767 that I'm finishing up. I just got to replace the horizontal stabs. I just got new landing gear on it, and it'll be replacing this route. Embraer 145 United Express, that is going to Newark. A319 United Airlines going to Houston. 757-300, that is going to Seattle. 737-800 going to Los Angeles. And 737-800 going to Atlanta. Come to the middle of the horseshoe here, we got a DC-10 with the engine plugs in it. That one is loading up, going to Anchorage. We'll move back here to a 757-200, that's the NG models version. That one is going to Memphis. Back here we got a Cessna 208 Caravan. That one is going to Cedar Rapids. And then we'll come back here to the former Delta. I tried to make it as realistic as possible, leaving a little bit on the tail, because what they do is they'll leave some on the tail due to weight issues, because if you were to take paint off the tail, or off the rudder, sorry, then you have to basically rebalance the rudder. So they only repaint the tail. So I de-logoed the rest of the airplane except for the rudder. So, and I think that's the reason they do it. So basically, there is that one, and that one's gonna end up being a Crystal Airways once I get the decals for it. So right now that's just an unbranded charter. Don't really have a destination for it right now. And then we've got a Castle Airways going to Hamilton, Canada, Saab 340. And then if you watched my last video, the American A321 that my arm beat the crap out of in for maintenance. And then here is the finished Scissor Lift. I don't think it was finished in the last video, but it is completed, wheels and all painted. And just to give you a perspective of how small this thing is, here's my finger. This thing is tiny. So yeah, it's really cool. And then we have a Nicholas Air Embraer Phenom 300 drop-in passengers. And then a just a regular Gulfstream G550 drop-in passengers and getting a live service. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on over to the next side here. We'll go over to the JetBlue that is going out to Boston. The two routes for this is Boston and Fort Lauderdale. Today it's going out to Boston. And then we'll come back over here to the Philly flight. It's American Embraer 145. And then we'll move back to the A319 with Sharklets that is going out to San Diego. Move on back to the Midway flight. Go to Chicago Midway, Southwest 737-700. Jumping back to the Southwest 737-800 going to Tampa. 737-700 going to Baltimore. 737-800 and the new livery going to Burbank. It's another route that I'm going to be adding. We don't have any international routes for American, so this 777 is going to Los Angeles. CRJ 700 going out to JFK. 737-700 going to Miami. Have the Heritage Livery back. 737-800 going to MCO, Orlando. Embraer 145 and the Old American Eagle livery going out to Pittsburgh. And then a 787-800 going out to DFW. And then over at the Alaskan Airlines gate, we have an Embraer 175 getting loaded up to go to Washington, D.C. Allegiant Air going out to St. Petersburg. And then Silver Airways is not running today. And then we have the arrivals and departures over here. And then I'll give you guys a quick look, because I moved pretty quick. Quick look on all the boarding over here. There's Pittsburgh, Orlando, go to the Southwest gates. Everything still has yet to be glued down and all that stuff. I want to get a new ground foil. This just isn't working for me. Painting it didn't work for me. This is looking a little bit better, but I want to get something more uniform. So that one right there is going to be a Crystal Airways, or Crystal Air Cruises 777 once I get the decals in. Right now it's going to be an unmarked charter for now. And I believe there is one flying like this as a test bed. So, and then give you guys another quick look, 'cause I know these are really hot to see. And I'll have a whole bunch more of these once I get them finished. Some of them came painted and some of them came unpainted, and some just need touched up. All of them need touched up, but so there's those. Really quick look around this side here. My Saab 340. Quick look up the Horseshoe. My Caravan that used to be a DHL, and now it's DHL just doesn't fit here, so I needed FedEx. right, so there is the update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my my past videos if you haven't seen them yet, and look forward to future videos, and check out my Instagram. And remember, as always, geek out, aviators. Bye bye.